Hey, hello, my name's Yusuf Omar and welcome to my FABO module with International Media Support, IMS. I'm going to be taking you through a really exciting course where we're going to be looking at how to engage young audiences online. We've just created a really cool database of some of the most innovative examples of people reaching young audiences all over the world, from Ukraine to South Africa, using everything from podcasts to drones. So if this course is all about engaging young audiences, how do I know how to engage young audiences? Well, let me tell you a little bit about my background. I've been a mobile journalist for about 10 years, shooting, editing, and producing content with mobile phones. I used to work at a 24-hour news broadcaster in South Africa. I was the mobile editor of a major newspaper in India, and I worked at CNN International in London. I've been foreign correspondent, I've been to Syria and covered much of the African continent. But in 2017, I launched my own company called #OurStories.
Victims of sexual abuse in India are using them to remain anonymous so they can tell their harrowing stories.
More angles, more perspectives. We believed that the media landscape lacked diversity, and two, it was focused on negativity. So we thought, what if we could train communities to tell their own stories with mobile devices and curate that into shows? So myself and my co-founder Samaya, we traveled all over the world and we trained up thousands and thousands of people to tell their own stories with mobile phones.
I want to be a journalist.
Today, we are a team of almost 100 people. We produce 9 different shows and we reach about 1 billion views every year. We've got about 3 million followers or subscribers, and most of them are aged between the ages of 13 to 24. So we know a thing or two about reaching young audiences, the type of technologies, content, formats, and platforms that resonate with them. And that's what I'm going to share with you here. We've got 3 specific modules that we're looking at. We've got content, community, and camera. Content's going to look at all kinds of different cool content formats and how you create content that's relevant to young audiences. Community is going to be looking at how do you make that content go viral? How do you target a specific audience? How do you share it online? How do you write headlines and share text and thumbnails? And camera is one of my favorites. That's where we look at where the camera is heading in terms of augmented reality, in terms of drone journalism, in terms of wearable storytelling. There's lots of interesting stuff happening in the camera space, and that's a specific focus or a very important part of my passion. Okay, so there is nothing ordinary about these FABO modules. The content that you're going to be learning about is pretty funky. The subject matters are really innovative. And even the way we're going to do testing and assignments is going to be quite unconventional. So we've created a series of augmented reality lenses that are going to be your assignments, where you can open up a lens and answer questions by moving your head to the left or to the right. Or sometimes there'll be a question where you have to actually answer it with words. And that's how we're going to be assessing you, through the mobile camera. I'm excited. And while we were building this course, we've been creating this really cool toolkit working with IMS, where we've listed some of the most innovative media publications and stories that have happened over the last year or two. Really cool stories from Ukraine to South Africa, from podcasting to virtual reality. And you can use that resource while you're going through these modules to help you get a better understanding of how the theory applies in the real world. So guys, let's jump straight into it. What types of content resonate with young audiences? What do we understand about young audiences? What are the major trends and themes that we identify in young audiences? Let's go.